going to be a high of 64 today. Could see record-setting temperatures. I think it's already like 59 outside.
It is nice.
58, yeah.
But yeah, that's what the car thermometer said as I was driving to work. About 20 minutes ago. Thank you for the phone call, Kelly.
You're so welcome.
I really appreciate it.
You know, you answered the phone out of a dead sleep in such a, you're so nice. You're like, first thing is, the phone rings and all of a sudden you go, oh, I'm so glad you called. I was like...
I mean, because the first thing I did, grab my phone, look at it, see your name, and then up in the corner it says 516, and I was like... Oh, no.
I was in here with Thick. We're like, we're worried about you. And you were like, okay, on my way. I'm like, you're so pleasant in the morning. I'd be like, where are we? What's going on?
It was, for 2 weeks, got to turn off the old automatic alarm. And then so last Sunday, when I was resetting everything, I must have clicked Sunday through Thursday on my alarm and didn't click Friday morning. And so, because it just said no alarm.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, man. And I wish I could come in here like, dudes, you should have been there. The tour bus, the clowns, the stripper pole. It was unbelievable.
I'm still wasted.
No. 2 episodes of his and hers and in bed by 8:15 last night.
How's that? I just saw the trailer for that yesterday.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So 2 episodes in,
all right.
And so far pretty good.
All
I mean,
right.
it's only 6 episodes, and they're like 45, 50 minutes apiece. So we decided that was going to be this weekend show, and yeah, so far pretty good.
Right.
Yeah. How are you, Kelly?
I'm great.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, can't complain.
Thick, doing good?
I finished Stranger Things last night without a spoiler. I made it to the end without anything getting spoiled, and I was not disappointed.
I was going to say, as a fan, do you like the way they wrapped it up?
So many shows, final show episode, there's just, they always let you down. This one did not.
All right, so here's, I'm not going to do any spoilers yet, but I'll just ask you one question. You should know what I'm talking about. Dead or alive?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Alive.
What are you asking?
Yeah.
I'm
dead or alive at the end.
Dead or alive?
Oh, do I believe?
Yeah.
What do I believe?
Yeah.
Alive.
Dead.
Oh, okay. That's the same thing in our household.
Yeah, I believe dead.
Nora says dead.
Yes.
Adam and I say alive.
Alive.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No.
All right.
That was a dream. That was somebody's fantasy.
All right. Well, see, I'm with you, Kelly. I think alive.
I'll just say a battle. I felt like I was back years ago playing the final battle against Sephiroth in Final Fantasy VII. It was unbelievable.
Okay.
That may not mean anything to you, but a video game, a final battle in a video game that took 90 minutes to play.
Right.
Unreal. Just, definitely not disappointed in the end.
Glad it wrapped up the way you had hoped.
Okay, whatever. It's out there. Everybody knows Will's gay, and he came out, I guess, in kind of people were like, all right, you're going to stop down for 10 minutes and come out of the... It was kind of dumb.
It was.
But anyway, have you seen the mashup between Will and Sue Sylvester from Glee? Where he's like, basically, I don't like girls, and she's like, you don't know what you want. It's really good.
She was the therapist.
Sue Sylvester was the gym teacher.
Yeah.
It's a really funny mashup.
That's funny. Well, it is Friday. We've got a lot to do and a lot to talk about, so let's get to it. Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick, what you got?
All right, $25 up for grabs to waterbeds and stuff if you're the first one to text in the correct answer. Tom Brady facing backlash for appearing in a commercial for what food chain? So Tom Brady decided to do a commercial for this food chain, and now everybody's giving him crap about it. Tell us the food chain. Be the first one to text it in at 800-821-9970 and win the gift card.
All right, not quite 2 weeks into the new year, and hopefully things are going as you planned. Today is Quitter's Day, in case you didn't know.
Oh, I've overachieved again. I quit last week.
This is the day that most people give up on their New Year's resolutions or something goes sideways. I read that if you want to stick to your New Year's resolutions, you can make a punch card. I want to talk about this punch card in just a second. Let's get our answer for Blitz Morning Trivia.
All right, Tom Brady facing backlash for appearing in a commercial for what food chain? What is the food chain? Here's a clip from the commercial.
You know what I miss most about playing? Yelling, "Hey!" So I got this job. I got your pizza. Hey! Brady's back. Pizza. Hey! Goat.
That's great.
Pizza. Hey! Mom, roughing the passer.
Shake it off, Gramps.
What's wrong with that?
Pizza Hut?
Yeah. I
Well-
mean, besides the fact he picked the absolute worst pizza place you could ever pick.
Well, I mean, for years he's been promoting his strict TB12 diet and criticizing all fast food and
He's
all
not
processed.
an athlete anymore. Let him enjoy his pizza.
Well, people are just saying it's a money grab because he would never eat that pizza.
Let me assure you that if
Okay.
I am ever in a position to make a money grab, I'm doing it.
I
Assume
agree.
that's what it is.
But 100%.
I know, but they're calling it hypocrisy
Oh,
because
who cares?
of because
People got all opinions.
because he does. He
Oh.
has criticized people for eating so much crap.
Who cares?
And now he's doing it. I understand. I'm just telling you why.
It's
I'm
all,
just telling
everybody's a hypocrite.
Well, I'm
I know.
telling you, those people are stupid. Let him enjoy his pizza.
I could care less.
Let me
Like
tell you
Kelly said, I
something.
would make the money grab too.
How I believe so strongly in something one day, and the next day I'm like, eh. I mean, whatever.
But yeah, I mean, because for years he's been one of those people who preaches the body is a temple and you should only put healthy
Right.
food in it and all of that.
Which is why he got to play till 45.
Right.
And now he's done.
Right.
So let him enjoy
Time
his
for
pizza,
pizza.
and ice cream.
And his money. I agree. All right. Well, Tyler DeMint from Chillicothe, first one to text in the correct answer, gets $25 to water beds and stuff. Now, what are these punch cards?
Punch cards. They say that if you want to stick to your New Year's resolution, one way you can do it is you make a punch card. You know, a lot of those places have royalty programs and stuff, and before they had digital apps and everything,
Oh,
you got to get
yeah.
a punch card. You came in, you bought 9 subs, and your 10th one was
Right,
free.
okay.
So this time, you make a punch card of what your New Year's resolution is. So if you want to go to the gym more, you make a punch card, and after your 10th visit to the gym, get yourself a little scoop of ice cream or something.
All right.
Hey.
So basically, it's just trying to keep you on track, and you fill out these punch cards for whatever the case may be. And then at the end of whatever little goal you give yourself, get yourself a little treat. Maybe a little sweet treat.
I kind of did that with, I decided this year I was going to read a bunch of like short stories, like the top 100 short stories you should read in your lifetime.
Okay.
I love a short story. I have a whole list. Bum, bum, bum,
Nice.
of all the short stories I'm going to read this year. I've checked off 3, so I give
Nice.
myself like a little checklist.
Okay. Now,
I
is
think
this
that-
is this more than a pamphlet, like short story wise?
No, I mean there may be 30 pages.
Oh,
I
it's
don't
too
know.
long.
Like a
Okay.
Children of the Corn is like I think it's under 100 pages. Like everybody thinks that because it was made into a movie, it was some big novel. It's not.
really that
it's
short?
a short story.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
either.
it's really worth reading too. Stephen King.
I love the
yeah.
movie.
Okay. All right. Well, I little check marks. So that's pretty good.
And you
check
said,
marks,
and
yeah.
you said today's Quitter's Day, meaning this is when people quit
There's
their
when
resolution.
people. There's when
9
people
days.
quit their resolution. Yep.
9 days. That's
9
it.
days. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Now, if you are looking to make a fresh start, Consumer Affairs did come out and ranked the best and worst cities to go to if you're looking at a fresh start. Looking at like jobs, quality of life, relocation costs, how easy it is to start over in said city. Number 1 city on the list, not too crazy far away, but Wilmington, North Carolina is where they say the ranked first in economic stability and opportunity, and they say that's the place you should go. Also in the top 10, Boise, Idaho. Cleveland is number 3 on the list.
You're kidding.
Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, not that far away. Des Moines, Portland, Maine. Pittsburgh is number 6 on the list. Miami, which seems interesting because that's a very expensive place to live.
I can't imagine you wanting to make a fresh start in Pittsburgh.
Oh, no way. No way, not with those people. Portland, Oregon, and number 10 on the list, Columbus, Ohio.
Really?
Yeah, if you're looking to make a fresh start. So,
May I recommend move here late spring so you get a few months of like nice, decent weather before we plunge into like the crap.
yeah, it was. You know, I moved here in February of last year, and so I had a couple of months of like okay, but yeah, then got the full summer experience.
And it's not even just the cold; it's the dreary gray.
The gray.
Yep.
Just so good. We get more gray than Seattle.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
I don't
know. A lot of
know
people
why.
say talk about all the rain in Seattle. Sure, there's some, but it's pretty nice out there.
Where would you go if you were to locate today? Somebody said you're relocating wherever you want, but you got to get out of Columbus. Where would it be?
One of two. Well, okay, I know I'm pulling a thick here with all the stipulations, but money-wise, is that not a factor?
Not a factor.
Then it would either be New York City or San Francisco.
Okay.
To San Francisco, I would take the weather all day long, and I've been there once. It's cool. But New York City has always been a dream.
Yeah.
Dallas, Texas.
Dallas,
without
Texas.
a doubt.
Really?
Well, yeah, because I can go to games, number one. Number two, Lake Fork is about 40 minutes from Dallas, which is the third-ranked best bass fishing lake in the world.
That's paradise for you.
All right. I just couldn't do the 119 degrees.
They don't get 119 in
They
Dallas.
absolutely do.
It snows in Dallas.
They absolutely get to 119 in Dallas. My best friend lives there. They absolutely get to 119 in Dallas.
But it's a dry heat, right?
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. It is a dry heat. Yeah. They say in August, football practice is at 5:30 a.m. They can't practice after school.
Right, okay.
It's too much. You don't do anything in the middle of the afternoon.
But I'm also not getting 10 below in the winter either.
You are not getting 10 below in the winter. That is true. Anyway, so if you're looking to relocate for 2026, there you go.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
All right, our first story. Don't get me wrong. I love a good little skinny dip. I got no problem with it. However, it's usually like in a public lake, not in someone's private body of water, which is what Erin Sutton did not do. She's a 41-year-old woman from northern Louisiana who on Tuesday decided to get naked and jump in her neighbor's pond. Now, here's the thing. This isn't the first time that Erin did this. The neighbors have seen her do this before and have asked her to leave. This time, however, she was not leaving. That is when the owners of the home, the land, and the pond decided to call the police. Police showed up, and Erin refused to get out of the water. In fact, she informed the police officers, "I'm trying to be a mermaid." That's what she told them. They tried to coax her out of the water, but she refused, and she was just in there living her mermaid life. Didn't explain why or what that meant. She just wanted to try and be a mermaid. She did eventually get out. However, when she did, she charged at one of the deputies. They tried to tase her, but it didn't work. I mean, she was a straight bull in a china shop. She kicked and punched a police officer before they finally restrained her. Not clear what kind of drugs she was on, but obviously something. Yeah. You're not ignoring and fighting through a taser gun without being high on something. She is facing charges for public drunkenness, public intimidation, battery of a police officer, criminal trespassing, and resisting arrest.
I feel like somebody naked in my pond doesn't bother me as somebody naked in my swimming pool. Because at that point, I almost feel like you're in my bathtub. Like, what are we doing here? This is too intimate.
That's really interesting. Okay.
But the pond, it's just dirty, it's just dirty water.
See, I would go the other way because the chlorine's going to kill whatever things you have going on if you're naked in a pool.
What if it doesn't, though? And you're going to dive in there head first into her juices? Ugh.
I mean...
No, thank you.
Have a pond and a pool. Pool would be good, or pond would be good for you.
Pond for me?
A Caddyshack, have a pond and a pool.
A pond and,
pond
yes.
would be good for you.
Yes. That's really interesting. I would rather have a skinny dipper in my pond than in my pool.
100%. You can swim all day long in my pond. I might not like it, but if you're in there, I'm like, it's already filthy. I guess do your worst.
I'm kind of with you on that one. That kind of makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that woman will be seeing a judge at some time in the near future, and hopefully she acts better than Shantez Gregory, a 44-year-old up there in Romulus, just outside of Detroit. You see, on January 6th, Gregory allegedly fired a gun several times when he was about a foot away from Romulus Middle School. He was outside the school where his son was attending. No one was injured. No real explanation as to why he was firing off the gun, but he was arrested. In fact, he was arrested for threat to commit acts of violence against school employees, or students with specific intent to carry out an overt act, carrying a concealed weapon, possession of a weapon in a weapons-free school zone, reckless use of a firearm, and 2 counts of felony firearm, according to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office. Now, as most people who are taken to jail, he appeared before a judge. He appeared before a judge on video camera, where we pick up this video. The judge calls his case. He is brought in front of the video camera to talk to said judge, and here's the interaction.
Mag 6.1.
Oh, that ain't it.
A commercial broke out.
What are you watching over there? Wait, start that music over again.
Mag 6.1.
What are you, Magnum what? What are you watching over there?
It's a speaker system, a Mag 6.1.
Mag 6.1 outdoor speaker system.
Oh,
Like
okay.
the sexiest speaker
sounds
system
like
I've ever heard of.
Sounds like you're getting it on.
Boom, chicka,
All right, commercial ends.
This is State of Michigan versus Shantez Gregory. Sir, would you state your name for me, please?
No, goodbye. When you talk to you, playing with me.
What?
Goodbye.
Mr. Gregory, would you state your name for the record, please?
Did you hear that? I said
Mr. Gregory?
goodbye.
I heard you,
said
sir, but
goodbye.
you state your name for the record, sir.
Goodbye. When you talk to you, goodbye. Don't play with me.
Mr.
Don't play with my
Gregory,
son
this is...
Goodbye.
Mr. Gregory?
You open that door. I'm ready. It's dinner, sir.
Sir, this is Judge Martin. I'm trying to get you arraigned on this matter. Would you state your name for me, sir?
I don't want to see no Judge Martin. Goodbye. You can send, if you want to talk to them, let them see me right now.
Sir, I need you to state your name for the record, please.
Nope.
Nope.
What?
He had no intention of talking to a judge. I mean, I don't know what the next step you want is, because that's how you move forward through the legal system. So,
Okay.
I don't know what Shantez Gregory's plan is here, but yeah, that's not going to get you very far.
Nope.
So, yeah, what happened from there? I don't know. He's obviously going to be spending a little time behind bars. There you go. It's your Not So Breaking News, 99.7 The Blitz.
Nope.
All right, here we go, 2026. It's always fun this time of year, because when we do something, it's a lot of times, it's like the first time we're doing it for the new year. And that's exactly what we're doing here, because we're going to bring back Wake and Bake Trivia. It's very simple. We want to know whether or not you wake and bake, all right? But we are going to take a guess as to whether or not you wake and bake, because you're going to give us a call right now, 800-821-9970. I'm going to ask you one simple question, and then depending on your answer, we are going to determine whether or not you wake and bake. Very simple. So we just need some volunteers right now, 800-821-9970. Both waker bakers and non-waker bakers alike, because we want to be able to guess whether or not you are one of those. I've got the questions ready to go. We just need the volunteers. 800-821-9970. We've been pretty successful at this.
I think we have.
I think we are up there in the 85th percentile. We're pretty good. So here we go. 800-821-9970. Let's find out if you wake and bake or not. Blitz, hi. Who's this?
It's Mike.
Mike. All right, Mike. We are going to find out whether or not you wake and bake through one simple question. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mike. Here is your question. Why isn't there a special name for the tops of our feet?
Wake and
Bake.
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 You're baked. You're baked.
Between the dead ass pause and then the laugh,
Right.
Sure.
you wake and bake for sure, don't you?
Weed. Definitely.
Yes, got it. 1 for 1.
If it wasn't hearing your mind explode over the phone, then it was the laugh afterwards.
That was great.
Oh, I love this guy.
Oh,
Y'all
Mike.
have a great Friday.
You
you
too,
too.
man. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Good morning, Tristan.
Hey, Tristan. All right, we are going to find out whether or not you wake and bake based on one simple answer. Here is your question, Tristan. Can you cry underwater?
Absolutely not.
No, you can't. Why not?
don't know. It's a great question.
Oh, I know wake and bake.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
feel
say
like
no.
You're not.
Yeah, I
You're not
don't think you wake and bake, Tristan.
Nah.
Yeah. Oh, is that the buzzer? You do wake and bake?
Absolutely. How am I supposed to get my day started?
Man, you were very definitive. You were like, absolutely not. You cannot. It was very, very lawyer-esque.
And a quick response, too. That's a good question.
On top of it, yes.
Very
direct. All right, well, man. All right, stumped.
Jeez.
I feel like Penn and Teller unfooled us. You got us.
All right, we're batting 500 here.
Quick question, Goose. Why don't we have a name for the tops of our feet?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, there's no answer. You don't have an answer.
I don't have an answer. I'm just asking the questions. Tristan, thanks for the call. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Eric.
All right, Eric. I have got a question for you, and that is going to determine whether or not we're going to take a guess whether or not you wake and bake. So your question, Eric, is if a person with multiple personalities threatens suicide, is that a hostage situation?
Bake!
I would say yes.
You're baked.
We are all in consensus that you wake and bake, Eric.
Heads up, copy that.
Yeah.
I'm sensing a theme here with the people who are willing to call.
Yeah. I would say so. Thanks for the call, Eric. I hope you have a great Friday. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Morning, it's Liz.
Liz?
Liz.
Lynn, hi, Lynn. All right, wake and bake trivia. We are going to take a guess whether or not you wake and bake depending on your answer to this very simple question. Why isn't there mouse-flavored cat food?
Because they're lazy and don't catch them.
Bake.
Terrible answer.
Bake.
Did you wake and bake? Did you wake and bake?
No, I don't.
You don't?
Oh, yes.
Wow.
All right.
However, my husband does, so maybe it's just like...
Little contact buzz. Little contact buzz. Well, okay, so you're just really bad at answering questions. Okay.
Terrible.
Yeah, all right. Well, we appreciate the call. You too. Thank you.
Bye.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Daniel.
Dano, all right, Dano, wake and bake trivia. One simple question, which we will then take a guess whether or not you wake and bake. And your question is, Dano, do fish ever get thirsty?
Probably about as often as they drown.
All right, Daniel.
That's a good answer.
No bake.
Boy, you're saying no bake?
I'm saying no bake.
I think I'm on the bake train because that was a kind of a meta response. They probably get thirsty as much as they drown.
I'm going to agree with you, Goose. I'm going to say bake.
You're going to say bake?
Yeah.
All right, what is it? Do you bake, Dano?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All
People
right.
smoking weed.
Thanks for the call. Have a great Friday. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Eric.
Eric. All right, Eric. We are playing Wake and Bake Trivia. We're going to determine whether or not you wake or bake or not, depending on how you answer one very simple question. So far, man, we've had 90% bakers.
Yeah.
So let's find out where you're at. Let's get you a good question here. Wrap it up strong. All right, here's one. Are eyebrows considered facial hair?
Base.
Well, the consensus is right off the bat, you wake and bake. Is that correct?
That is incorrect.
Incorrect! What?
He's got a wake and bake laugh.
Yeah, you absolutely have a wake and bake laugh. All right, well, since you don't wake and bake, is our eyebrows considered facial hair?
Yes.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah, it's hair on your face.
It is hair on your face.
Also, the answer to the foot question,
Yes.
if the bottom of the foot is the sole, the top of the foot's got to be the funk, right?
Okay, see, if we'd have gone farther in, I would not have guessed bake.
Oh, my God. If that isn't the best answer I have ever heard in my life. If the bottom of the foot is the sole, the top of the foot is the funk.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Bake.
I am... Oh! Man, we didn't, on Monday or Tuesday, we didn't have a winner for Blitz Morning Trivia to start the show.
Correct.
You just got yourself a gift card to waterbeds and stuff just for that answer alone, okay?
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So you hang on the line. We're going to hook you up. If the bottom of the foot is the soul, the top of the foot is the funk. Oh, I am using that for the rest of my life. Thank you, sir.
And now, all right, I'm listening. 3 things you need to know before you go.
Have a great Friday, you mother.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
People were asking.
Sorry. We were on vacation. I'm out of practice.
That's right. Well, a growing group of demonstrators is demanding that ICE agents get out of central Ohio. Hundreds of people gathered for the second night of protests outside the Ohio State House yesterday. Columbus police officers, including members of the division's dialogue team, were on site monitoring the rally. Organizers say they will gather at the State House again this afternoon. Well, you have about 3 weeks to get a real ID or a passport before TSA starts handing out $45 fines. Up until now, some airports have continued to accept other forms of ID outside of the real ID, but starting February 1st, TSA will begin charging a $45 fee to those passengers who do not have a real ID or other approved identification like a passport.
No, wait a minute. I get you set the rule. You've given people a year now to get the real ID. They made the announcement like a year ago that they were making this change. And I get it. You want people to switch over. But what the hell is a fee going to do? Nudge you to go get a real ID?
And do you still get on the plane?
And you get on the plane then. But the $45 fee goes to what? The TSA Christmas Fund? What are you collecting $45 for?
Where's that going?
Yeah, that makes no sense. That's a silly
It's like a
fee.
processing fee. Nobody knows where that goes. You just have to pay it.
I think I hate to say, I wouldn't want to deny anyone who has to get somewhere in a, God forbid, family emergency or something. But yeah, you give them a warning. You get 2 warnings. You get like a hole punch on your license. And on the second one, you can't get on the plane. Because the $45 that you're going to charge them, which some people don't have $45 lying around, could be used because you got to pay to get a new ID anyways. So take that $45 and go get your real ID. That seems silly.
Yeah.
I just got my new driver's license because I had to get it renewed. I didn't have to go anywhere. I just went online, took a picture of my driver's license, uploaded it. They sent me a new driver's license. I didn't have to go. I didn't have to go to.
Do you have a real ID?
Huh?
You already have a real ID?
Yeah, I got that 4 years ago with the passport and all that.
Last time I renewed mine, I renewed it for 8 years. I was so excited.
Oh, I didn't know I could do
but it
that.
wasn't a real ID.
It is a real ID.
Oh, you did get a real ID?
I got a real ID,
good,
and they're like,
good.
do you want it for 4 years or 8? I'm like, how about 8?
I don't think they asked me that. Or I would have done that.
I'll have to
But I
check
did.
my-
But I didn't have to go this
There's
time.
an age limit. I think the age limit is 60, and then after 60, you cannot do 8 years. You have to do 4.
You might not be around.
Yeah.
What are they saying
maybe
there?
your driving skills decrease.
They need you to take another test, yeah.
I was just so happy I didn't have to go to the DMV.
Yeah, that's nice. $1 million bond for a Pennsylvania man accused of stealing about 100 sets of human remains from an abandoned cemetery in the outskirts of Philadelphia. Police say they'd been investigating break-ins at Mount Moriah Cemetery, where mausoleums and vaults had been forced open in the last 2 months. And they were sort of, patrolling around the cemetery, saw this car that was parked kind of suspiciously nearby. They walk up. They see bones and skulls in the back seat.
What?
Yes. And then some dude comes walking back to this car with a crowbar and a burlap bag. And officers are like, hey, what you got in that bag there? He opened it up. The mummified remains of 2 small children, 3 skulls, and 2 other bones.
Yeah, you can't do that.
So 34-year-old Jonathan Gerlach was arrested. They get a search warrant. They search his home and his storage unit. Detectives ended up with more than 100 human skulls, long bones, mummified hands and feet, 2 decomposing torsos, and other skeletal parts. Now, they also recovered some jewelry linked to these graves, and in one case, a pacemaker was still attached to the remains.
Oh, no.
They said some of the remains were kind of hanging Others were sort of pieced together. This is like an Ed Gein situation. They didn't say they found any skin suits, but I think it's well beyond the time where you would be able to make a skin suit because these were old remains.
Like, obviously not legal and completely wrong, but I wonder if they're going to... I mean, did he murder anyone?
No, I don't think so.
Right.
Nope.
The cemetery was abandoned, although there was like a nonprofit group sort of keeping up with maintaining the cemetery area. But I don't know, man. This is so freaky.
That is weird.
He is facing 200 counts of abuse of a corpse and receiving stolen property, and then a bunch of other charges beside that. Mount Moriah, like I said, it's the country's largest abandoned burial ground. There are 150,000 grave sites. This guy was just getting started.
Wow, he thought he hit the jackpot.
No doubt.
And could do whatever he wanted in this little abandoned area.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty weird. It's weird that nobody's family's paying attention to these grave sites. Like, maybe nobody's alive anymore.
Yeah, okay. I mean, if it's an abandoned grave site.
I mean, you shouldn't be stealing anybody's remains, but anyway, it's just kind of...
That's weird.
It's a freaky story. Anyway, those are your three things.
Well, if you're a fan of fantasy football, I hope you won some money this year. I hope you aren't in a punishment league. They have gotten so creative out there watching some of these videos of these punishment leagues.
I love those punishment leagues so much.
It started with, like the most extreme thing that people did that I saw a couple years ago was, like, get a tattoo. Like, 2022 Fantasy League loser.
No way. I'm just saying there's no way I would do that.
I like the one where the guy had to sit at Waffle House and eat waffles for
every
like 24 hours
For every waffle he ate, he got like a half hour taken off.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, I saw another one where a guy had to go to their favorite local sports bar, and he had to sit there from open to close on a particular day, but every drink he had took off a half an hour. And people found out through the afternoon, found out what he was doing because he was Facebook Living the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
And people were buying him shots. and so I think he got out of there at like 9 or 10 p.m., something like that. So he was there from like 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. or something. That's a great punishment.
Yeah.
Now, here's the other thing. If you're a commissioner, I'm assuming there's a little extra work, Thick, if you're the commissioner. You got to keep track of things.
Mostly at the beginning of the season. It's not too difficult. I mean, once the season starts, the website pretty much it runs itself.
Okay.
Makes it pretty easy.
Well, but you're in charge of, like, the winners and stuff like that.
Yeah, I got to pay out the winners.
Right. I was going to say, when it's all said and done, though, you're in charge of
getting them their
find
money.
out who won, who came in second.
Yep.
How many places do you pay out in your league? Just the winner, or do you do like first, second, third?
Yes. Yeah, we do that.
First, second, third.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
all right. Well, make sure you stay on top of it, because apparently some commissioners...
they're already paid.
They're paid.
Yes.
Good. Some commissioners are not on top of it. In fact, Kelly, you found this video of a guy who was in a league and ended up winning. But commissioner's not paying up.
Oh.
Commissioner of the Fantasy Football League's not paying up, and this guy was a little mad at his friend. Like, dude, I won.
That's a quick way to not have a league anymore.
Oh, yeah, people might not trust you into running the league. Yeah.
Dude, why would you get in that league?
Well, he had another idea to try and get his money. Take a listen to the video that Kelly found.
The commissioner of my fantasy football league still has not paid out me and my friend Luke for first and second place. So I posted a video asking for funny things to do. And one of the ones that I thought was hilarious was to pay for a cameo. So I hired Antonio Brown to make me a cameo, and I'm just going to attach it.
Yo, hey, Alex. I hear you the Fantasy Football League commissioner. You has not paid the winners of the league yet. What is going on, bro? It can't be that bad for you. Get your head out your ass, and let's go, commissioner. Pay your dues, because it's due. You remember the winners? You remember you lost? Alex, take care of the Fantasy League winners, man. Pay your bet, Mr. Commissioner. This is a message from AB. Get your head out your ass.
This did cost over $200, so if he does pay us, I'll pretty much break even, but do you think it was worth it?
Absolutely every penny it was worth it. That was fantastic. Antonio Brown.
You just spent what you would have won just to get a cameo,
Just
Antonio
to
Brown.
call someone out.
And to call someone out.
But damn. That's
How much?
fantastic.
Hold on, I'm very curious.
Will you look that up? I want to
Yeah.
say real quick while you look that up, I got to give some huge props to my wife, Heather. Okay, so I've been running a league for many years, fantasy football league, and she's been in it for quite a few of those years. And then 3 years ago, we started a league here at the Blitz for the people in the building, and they asked me to run that one. And we needed one more person. We only had 9 in the building to play, so my wife joined. This year, she won both friggin' leagues.
How mad were the men?
Oh, I can't even imagine. But yeah, both. I mean, she won them both.
Bitch!
Okay, all right.
$250 for Antonio Brown to make you a cameo.
I love it. Because it really brings the thing really out into public. Like, you have not paid what you need to pay your players, and now you're being called out on a national / international level. I love it.
I think it's very creative, and I do love it. I will say Antonio Brown is not the best at improvising. He was really pulling out of thin air there, but got the message across.
Charlie won a March Madness pool, and he never got paid.
Really?
He didn't get hit.
That is
whatever.
some BS,
Yeah,
man.
and they're friends, too, so it's like a little difficult. So he was
the
like,
worst.
Money will tear people apart.
How much was it, though? Do you know?
I don't.
It doesn't matter.
No,
It does not matter.
I agree with you. It does not matter. It does not matter. Could be $25.
Yeah.
But on the same time, $25, buy me a beer, whatever. But if it's $250,
Yeah.
give me my money, a-hole. What are you doing?
Does
That's
he
a
ever
little bit
bring it
different.
up to him?
No. No.
Why?
Just let it go.
Well, I think that they don't see each other that often. And I think it was just one of those things where it's like, well, we're all acknowledging that you took the money and did something with it.
Man.
You didn't give it to me. And I know what happened, and you know what happened, and you have to live with it.
Right. Sitting on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would say this is a good way. If you are in a fantasy football league and you're not getting paid, I don't know if I'm spending $250 on it, but I like this. Get publicly called out.
I do too.
And you should not be allowed to be commissioner of your league anymore. You
No.
gotta pay your people. That's just how it goes. Good luck in your fantasy football league if you're still in it. I mean, each of us have our own unique things. That's what makes us so special. We're all little snowflakes. We all have our own little things. And sometimes your thing is a bit more unique, and they have actually made TV shows out of this, and one of those TV shows is called My Strange Addiction, where they actually follow people who have strange addictions. I know one lady who she would eat the inside of like cushions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird. I don't know why you would do that, but again, addiction is a strange thing. Like you can't control it. Why are you addicted to it? I don't know.
Somebody was addicted to drinking gasoline. What?
How are you alive?
I don't know.
Hope they didn't smoke.
That'd be bad. Well, there is a woman who has made headlines because she was just on, I think it was the season premiere, actually, of My Strange Addiction. And the thing is, her strange addiction is she snorts, which leads to a lot of addiction. I get that. But she snorts her food. Her food. She does not eat anything. She snorts her food. In fact, here she is talking about it.
I don't have an aversion to chewing, but I have an aversion to the weird textures that come with food. I do not see snorting my food as a problem. I think it has a lot of benefits, no risk of choking. I don't overeat. I consume less calories. I have had bloody noses about once or twice, and that was more at the beginning. It has really no drawbacks except nobody accepts my habit. Nobody accepts me for who I am.
Okay, when you snort something, it doesn't go into your lungs? I mean, you don't aspirate?
Well, no, not necessarily. But to say no choking, you absolutely can choke. You can get water up your nose, it gets in the wrong spot in your throat. Like, you can choke.
I mean, I know, like, when you have when you're sick and you get gunk in there if you snort it, and then you can spit it out.
Yeah.
So it's still going to the same
that
place,
good old
right?
lung butter that you get.
Yeah, but it's still going to the same place.
But it just goes through the nasal cavity.
Right.
And
That
then
is
down your
very
throat.
strange.
I don't understand. It's no different than swallowing it. I guess now you don't have whatever texture she's talking about.
Now, granted, I get the texture thing. That's why I don't eat
Avocados?
No, I love avocados.
Oh, okay.
I don't eat beans. I don't eat any form of bean whatsoever. No kidney, no black, no refried, no pinto, nothing.
My wife's with you on that one.
Because of the consistency and I've said it before, it's like popping a pimple in your mouth because it's got that
the kidney bean.
Yeah, it's got that casing,
Or
and
a
then all
lima
this
bean. Yeah.
and then it's soft on the inside. No, I can't do it. So I get having an aversion to textures. People don't like, the texture of styrofoam on styrofoam when you get those to-go cases kind of thing.
Ronnie Hunter cannot eat bananas. She just cannot deal with the texture of a banana.
That's why I hate beaches. I can't stand sand stuck to my feet. Like if I'm wet and I get sand stuck to me, I get it. I have a touch of the tism. I totally get it. But snorting your food? I mean, how do you go on a date? She says no one will accept her for her. You go to Outback, you bring your personal blender and grind up your steak and mashed potatoes and then just cut up lines right there on the table? What are you doing? I don't understand.
You need help. You've got a psychological problem.
I'm guessing you are cutting it up just tiny, like baby food almost.
I would think she blends everything.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah, she has to. Yeah, you're not snorting chunks. No, you're blending everything up.
I can see why you would lose weight.
Which also would be a consistency. Could you imagine a blended up like chicken, a glob of chicken?
Should line it up on a mirror and use a straw?
Yeah, oh yeah.
She's going to get an infection and die.
That's what I'm thinking. You're going to get an infection and die. Something's going to end up in your lungs, and it's going to spread some weird thing.
Stuck up in your nose, and then there'll be an infection, and it'll eat away at your membranes, and then you won't have a nose anymore. And then what are you going to do?
Starts with a deviated septum, and then you get a chicken infection in your nose.
You got a big hole in there, and then you have to remove the whole thing.
Beak.
Carrie says, I would love to see her on the new episode of Hot Ones.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you can't have anything spicy.
No.
What if you want to have a cocktail? You're snorting vodka right up the old schnoz? Like, what are you doing? That makes no sense whatsoever. Anyways, hey, if you've got a strange one, I would love to hear it. 800-821-9970 if you got yourself a strange addiction or you know someone who does.
The woman who was eating her husband's ashes out of the urn?
Yep.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep.
Why?
You want to stay close.
I think that did have something to do with it. The attachment or something.
Totally believe it. Well, there was just a big concert announcement, but you gotta travel if you want to go see it. Shinedown's Lunatic Ball is going down in Florida. It's one of these big type all-day events and music all day long. And, it's got quite the lineup. Now, here's the deal. Shinedown, of course, is the headliner, but one of the supporting bands are the Brothers 3, Hanson.
Nice.
I mean, it's not like the rest. The rest are like, it's like Bush, Flyleaf, Living Color, From Ashes to New. Hanson. What?
I mean, good for them.
Yes.
I'll mbop. I got no problem mbopping.
Why not?
But it got me thinking. Who would be your 3 bands for your Unhinged music festival? There's 3 bands from different genres that you would love to see play together. Alive or dead. 800-821-9970. Give us a call. We want to know who would be your Unhinged music festival lineup. Kelly, what you got for your Unhinged music festival lineup?
I'm changing one real quick since she said we can do dead. I'm starting. My opener's Noga Erez. She's my favorite new artist. I absolutely love her. I stumbled upon her last year. Can't get enough. I listen all the time.
Noga Era?
Yeah, Noga Erez.
Oh, Erez. Oh, that's right.
She's excellent. She's got a wide array of music, and it's really good. Next up on stage is Diana Krall. I mentioned she is my last person I really want to see live in concert. She'll be in Columbus at the end of the month, and I won't go because it is at 8 p.m. I love Diana Krall. And then we're going to wrap things up with the headliner, and that is the original lineup of Queen.
Okay, yep.
No, Megadeth?
Kind of had a feeling that was going to be in there.
Megadeth got X'd out over the original Queen with Freddie Mercury.
Okay.
That is my...
The yep, I could totally see that.
Yep.
Okay. All right, that's a good one. Thick.
Yes.
Who are the three bands in your Unhinged Music Festival lineup?
Going to get Run DMC in there.
Okay.
Yeah, never got to see them. Never got to see Hank Williams Jr.
Okay.
Going to have him in there, and then, of course, another band. I listed three I'd never got to see.
Okay.
Which you know, and my all-time favorite, Led Zeppelin.
That's a good lineup. That is a good lineup. 800-821-9970. Give us a call. Who's on your Unhinged Music lineup? Blitz, hi, who's this? Okay. All right, bye.
What do you got, Goose?
All right. Mine... See, I've got a slash. I've got a if and. Because my original three were James Brown, Prince, and Linkin Park. Sure, I love Emily, don't get me wrong. If I had my choice, I would pick Chester. I want the original lineup. The original. Although I did see the original lineup many years ago. Now, but my thought process was maybe James Brown and Prince are maybe a little too close together-ish. So I put Luke Combs as a backup.
Like Luke Combs.
Luke Combs, I've seen him 3 times. Amazing
I only
performer.
know a few songs, I've heard a few songs, but he's great.
He is an amazing performer. But yeah, it would be James Brown, Prince, and Linkin Park would be.
All right.
Would be my three.
I was back and forth between Hank and Garth.
Okay,
I've seen Garth a couple times.
Yeah,
I've never seen Hank.
Okay.
So.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
Marcia.
Hi, Marcia.
I'm sure she's never heard
that ever. Yeah, first time. How does that feel? How does that feel to hear that for the first time? You know, it's from a TV show called Brady Bunch that took place back in the day. There was 6 kids, one of Marcia, and then one of them Marcia. Anyways, who would be on your Unhinged Music Festival lineup, Marcia?
It would be AC/DC.
Okay.
Who I love dearly. The Tedeschi Trucks Band.
Okay.
And Brad Paisley.
That's a good lineup. Okay. What the Tedeschi Truck Band?
Tedeschi.
Who's that? I don't know that.
AAA.
Okay.
Yeah. They're kind of country-ish.
All right.
Little country,
well,
bluesy.
Jazz.
Yeah, jazz too.
Soul, rock and roll. They have a horn section.
Oh, you give me a horn section, I'm in.
Yeah, you probably like them, Goose.
Okay.
You would really like them. They're both guitar prodigies. Derek Trucks and Susan Tedeschi.
I will
look them up.
I will absolutely look them up. Thanks so much, Marcia. Have yourself a great weekend, okay?
Have you guys heard of the Red Clay Strays?
Yeah. Yes.
They're so good.
Yeah, they are.
The Red Clay Strays.
I like them too.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Travis.
Travis, who is on your Unhinged Music Festival lineup?
I'd like to start off with high energy and bring in Sabrina Carpenter.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to tone it down with Alan Jackson.
I like Alan
Living
Jackson.
on Love, Chattahoochee.
Yeah.
And then it'd be a tie for the third band between original members of Led Zeppelin or Creedence Clearwater Revival to bring us home.
Oh, I like it.
That is a good mix. That is a good Unhinged Music Festival lineup. Thanks so much for the call, man. Have a great weekend. Let's take one more here. Blitz, hi, who's this? Natalie, who is on your Unhinged Music Festival lineup?
Okay, we're going to go with ICP.
Okay.
Chicago. And then I'm going to do some country, some Clay Walker.
Oh, I like Clay. Clay did my favorite song. Oh, God. What?
Your favorite song? Okay, I can tell. Yeah, you must love it.
Can you sing a little bit?
Yeah, it's right up there.
Yeah.
Money ain't everything.
Money ain't everything. Here's the only thing I would say. The only recommendation I would have for your Unhinged Music Festival lineup would be ICP as the headliner, because you don't want to spend the whole show sticky and covered in Faygo.
Oh, that's true.
Like, ugh.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's got to be your headliner.
Thank you so much for the call. I hope you have yourself a great weekend. 800-821-9970. Who's on your Unhinged music lineup?
We have a lot of country music fans.
Yeah?
I put Casey Musgraves in my... I love her. She's incredible.
She's good, yep.
Yeah.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
Brandon.
Brandon, who is on your Unhinged Music Festival lineup?
So it'd be a country band called the Highwaymen.
Oh,
the
yes,
Highwaymen.
100%.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Then we go Outkast
All right.
Great.
and Pink Floyd for the headliner.
That is a
Wow.
good
Good one.
Unhinged
Yeah.
Music Festival lineup. I would buy a ticket to that one for sure. Thanks so much for the call,
the
man.
Highwaymen, is that the Johnny Cash, Chris Christopherson
Oh,
group?
and Waylon Jennings.
Is that group? Is that what we're talking?
think so.
Okay.
If that's the one.
Nice. Oh, I like that.
That's a good one. Let's see. We got a whole bunch of texts rolling in here. Original Pantera, Tom Petty, and Richie Valens. Richie Valens, really?
Valens.
Okay.
What
That's
does
a good
Richie
one.
Valens sing? I forget.
James says Nirvana, Pink Floyd, and The Doors. Okay. Not bad. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Samantha.
Samantha, who's on your Unhinged Music Festival lineup?
Well, none of my friends know this, but I'm a huge fan of opera, so I'd start with Andrea Bocelli.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Very nice.
And who's following up that?
And then we're going to follow that with some Bruno Mars.
Yes, love me some Bruno.
Lucky for you, that's what I like.
Nice. And then my headliner is going to be Metallica. I just freaking love them.
Yeah.
That's a lineup now.
I do like it.
Wow.
I'm buying a ticket to that one, too.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great weekend. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Israel.
Yes.
And who is on your Unhinged Music Festival lineup?
I would start off with Tupac.
Okay.
I'm picking all deceased because I can go and see.
That's true. You could. Yeah. Okay.
Good
all right.
call.
Tupac to kick things off. I like it.
I'd start off with Tupac, and then I would go with Queen as well, and then my third one. My father he used to go to bars and play acoustic music.
Okay.
So I would have to be my headliner. Would be my dad.
Oh, I love that. That's so cool.
I mean, if he just went to local bars and played acoustic, he's not selling any tickets. But I mean, that's fine. That's your choice. You want to, if you want to put him on the card, that's fine.
I'll buy a ticket.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
That's
All right,
really
guys,
cool.
thanks.
Absolutely. I hope you have a great weekend. How nice. I'm going to put my dad on the lineup. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Chuck from Chillicothe.
Hey, Chuck, who's on your Unhinged Music Festival lineup?
Well, I have to start with, Queen.
Yes.
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
And then I'll have to do some Metallica because I've never seen them.
That's all the same genre.
Yeah, you're picking all rock music
Pick
there.
us up something sort of like Barry Manilow.
Maybe it didn't catch me. Yeah, we did this. We did this because Hanson's plane was Shinedown. So we're like
pick
different
somebody
genres,
weird.
you know?
Pick somebody weird that all your friends would be like, "Oh, you like them?"
Hey, Sick. On a side note, real fast before I hang up.
Yeah.
You got to beat me this week in fantasy football. I got you this week. I was first place.
Oh, he did. Yeah, I came in second.
Oh,
in that draft in our DraftKings league.
You better get on that. Well, hey, I appreciate the call, man.
Nice lineup,
Have
man.
a great weekend. You know we're getting a lot of texts, and you know who's getting picked a lot?
Who?
Funeral Portrait.
Yeah.
Is getting picked a lot. Which
they're blowing up.
Yeah, they really are. And seeing them they put on a good show. I want to see as their stage production gets bigger, what they do, because they're very theatrical.
Yep,
and
they're creative.
Going to do it. Yeah.
Here's an interesting. I'm sorry.
Please, no, go ahead.
Interesting lineup. Anthony texted in Lainey Wilson, Finger 11, and Tina Turner. Oh,
that's a good lineup.
Very good lineup.
I would see that. 800-821-9970. If you got one, 99.7 The Blitz.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Columbus police continue to gather evidence as they investigate the murders of Spencer and Monique Tepe. Chief Elaine Bryant spoke publicly about the case for the first time yesterday, saying detectives are following up on tips and trying to find and preserve potential video clues. Bryant also touched on a welfare check done by a Columbus police officer on December 30th, the morning the Tepes were found dead. She says that officer initially went to the wrong address. But Columbus police went back to the Wineland Park home about 40 minutes later after a family friend went into the home and found the victims. Investigators believe the Tepes were murdered hours before that first wellness check took place. The IRS will start accepting tax returns on January 26th. Federal returns for 2025 will need to be filed by April 15th in order to avoid penalties and interest. Most taxpayers, you'll also, if you want to pay your taxes, anytime you've got or you want to file, you have to pay right? The day you file, you got to send in a check, even if you don't know exactly how much you owe. You got to estimate it, or else you'll get in trouble.
See,
if you file an extension, even you file an extension, you still need to pay.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
right.
if I owe, I always wait till the 15th of April.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Why are you paying
Yeah.
earlier than that?
I'm
You're
not,
right.
Not happening.
We always owe. Don't you guys always owe?
No.
Always.
No.
No, I've probably owed, I don't know, 2 times in the last 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Charlie pays quarterly, so he's always caught up.
Oh, he's self-employed.
That way,
Yeah.
But I think that I have the wrong withholdings here.
That's what I was going to say. If you're always paying, you're not having enough taken out.
Yeah, I need to fix that.
Yeah, fix that, yeah.
Yes. Comedian John Mulaney will be performing in Columbus a week from tomorrow, but he's canceled 2 shows for this weekend in Minneapolis. He posted on Instagram that in light of Wednesday's shooting by an ICE officer, he doesn't feel comfortable asking thousands of people each night to leave their homes, gather at the venue, and then make their way home. He says it feels unsafe to him, so he's canceled and rescheduled. All tickets will be honored for the rescheduled shows in April, and those are your 3 things.
All right, we've lost our host.
Goose is pooping.
I can't find him.
Goose.
So he was running out to his car, and he'd be right back.
Did you check in uptown, midtown, or downtown?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Why don't you?
You already did?
Oh, there he is. How was it? Did everything come out okay?
Oh, he's wet. No, you were. I didn't see you out there.
You didn't see me? Oh, you can't see me.
Did you get food delivery?
No, I had to run to my car, and I grabbed my car key, but I forgot
your fob.
My fob. So I ran around front, and as I was running, a car pulled in through the driveway, and I ran
back around.
And I banged on the window, but there's no way you were going to see me.
Is that what I heard? I thought it was thunder.
No, that was me. And then I ran back around back, and Monica, our promotions person, I was like, hurry!
Why didn't you just push the button at the back door?
Because I forgot about that.
I could have come by.
Why didn't I do that in the first place? Push the button, and it would have rang, and then you would have come got
I
me.
ran to the back door. It's
then-
like, he's not at his car. He said he was going to his car. You were running out front.
I was running out front, banging on the window, and you were out back.
Good job.
You don't run much, do you?
Not at all. I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you see me running, you run with me because something awful is in the other direction. All right.
Take a couple of deep breaths.
Gotta get that cardio up.
Oh, I really do.
Yeah.
2026, here we come.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Germany said, hold my beer.
Yeah, hold my beer. All right, we told you a story yesterday. There were 2 young kids that decided to ride their horse through Target.
Yeah.
No real reason. They just did. And a couple of the employees laughed. A couple of the employees were like, what are you doing? You can't ride a horse through Target. I fully support what they did. I'd have no problem with it, except for the fact that the horse did poo-poo right down the main aisle at Target.
Just a big old dumperoonie.
Yeah, you got to clean that up. That's your responsibility. However, a flock of sheep in Germany said, we got you. I take your 1 horse and I raise you 49 sheep. And that's exactly what happened in Bavaria, Germany, where on January 5th, 50 sheep barged into a grocery store.
What'd they do?
They barged in. And they just decided to roam around. Here's the deal. Apparently, these 50 sheep were actually part of a much larger 500-strong herd that belonged to shepherd Dieter Meichler. And they were on their way being led between an industrial area and a nearby river. And then the 50 of them broke off. And they literally just walked through the front door of the grocery store.
Yeah.
They'd enjoyed some delicious snacks of fruits and vegetables that were laid out at the grocery store.
They went right to the produce section.
They did. It was a bizarre adventure. But it's exactly what they did. And then they all walked out on their own. All the sheep just turned around. They made a U-turn.
U-turn. Got it.
Yeah. And, and then they were back along their way.
What's just going on? Like, we need to stop for refreshments.
Yeah, I don't know. They were hungry on their trek. I don't know.
Who hasn't been there?
Who hasn't
make a pit stop.
Need to make a pit stop every so often.
I see a Dairy Queen at the next exit. We're stopping.
Did the shepherd have to come in and pay for their dinner?
That's a valid question.
Dita.
Unfortunately, they did leave a bit of a mess, so the grocery store had to go through and check all the products. They had to throw a bunch away. They themselves, the sheep, did decide to relieve themselves inside the store.
No.
So there was a little bit of a cleanup. They were behaving very badly.
Well, they couldn't carry that, rim to the bathroom with the key on it.
They could not. No, they did not have the ability to. So, anyways, they did finally just pack up and leave. Grocery store said everything is back to normal.
Back.
Yeah, you missed one there.
Normal.
Come on now.
I'm sorry. I failed. I'm still out of breath. Leave me alone.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
All right, Thick, I just want you to imagine you're out on the water in your boat, doing a little fishing, and you feel a big tug. You're like, oh, here we go. And then you're fighting this thing. You're like, oh, my God. This is a monster. And you're fighting, and you're reeling, and you're pulling, and it's pulling back, and you can feel it. It's moving your boat. It's pulling so hard. What did I catch? And you finally reel it in, and you have yourself the electronic safe E320 that you pull out of the water. Basically, this is like the size of a safe that you have in like your hotel room that they stick in the closet.
Yeah.
Got the digital code and the little turn knob handle. That is exactly what happened to this gentleman out in Australia off the Shark Coast there, the Shark Coral Coast. And Mr. Quinn Sellinger, pulled up out of the crystal clear waters an E320 safe. And he thought, I mean, this is Australia. This is the Gold Coast. This is where you're going to find shipwrecks. This is where you're going to find treasure. This is where you're going to find gold and jewels and crowns. Or you can pull up the safe, cut it open, and find 4-year expired world's hottest Reaper beef jerky.
Oh.
In the safe?
In the safe.
That is disappointing.
One package of expired Reaper flamin' hot beef jerky from the Jerky Company. I would be so heartbroken. Before I even cut the safe open, I would have already shopped for my yacht.
Yes, I know. All you are is envisioning all the doubloons you're going to find inside.
So many doubloons. But no, unfortunately not. He just got himself some really hot jerky.
Boy, but you think, who put jerky in their safe?
That's a valid question, too.
That must have been some important jerky to somebody.
No idea.
I got to get into the magnet fishing, man. There's stuff to be found in Alum Creek.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
That lake gets 60 feet deep, man.
You go and you search Alum Creek Lake.
Yeah.
What is it?
Reservoir.
Alum Creek. I'm going to search the land with a metal detector. I really envision this for my retirement. Metal detector.
Out there in the sand?
It just anywhere, yeah. In the sand. I'll go in the woods. Yeah.
And that's really interesting because I'm a combination of both of you. What I want to do is get my scuba gear and go to golf courses and swim the ponds, and you pull up golf balls and you wash them and resell them for like $0.25 a piece. But you come up with hundreds of golf balls at a time.
It's like the three of us are going to be homeless. That's what I think. That's what
pretty much. Yeah, magnet fishing off the bridge.
Magnet fishing
off the bridge.
Yeah, I'll steal a metal detector and find some cans.
Who needs scuba gear? I'm going to go on my tidy whities and just start swimming around the ponds at the golf course.
Funny thing you mentioned that, though. I dream about scuba diving at Alum, but it's illegal.
Is it really?
You're not allowed to scuba dive there.
Why would you want to?
I want to see
what's underneath.
Yeah.
Could you see? The water's pretty dirty, though. Would you be able to? I guess
Alum's pretty clear.
Is it?
Yeah, you got to go. You want to do that when the sun's shining.
Can you see E. coli with your own 2 eyes?
Alum's in good shape.
Story number 2 takes us to Henderson, Nevada, just outside of Las Vegas there, where a 33-year-old man is now under arrest because he decided to have himself a little joyride. He hijacked himself a bulldozer from a construction site. Here's the newscast. Take a listen.
Tonight, police standing off against 20 tons. It started at this construction site in Henderson, Nevada. Sunday morning, an eyewitness spotting a man hopping a fence, and police say hot wiring heavy machinery.
So I have a guy trying to steal a bulldozer.
Moments later, an officer arrives on scene, but with the bulldozer now barreling toward her squad car. That 911 caller looking on in disbelief.
Oh my God, my morning.
The officer opening fire. But the suspect, identified as 33-year-old Juan Rincon Carreño, keeps going.
And he just destroyed the police car.
He ran over the police car with a bulldozer. And let me tell you, I've shared this before. In fact, my goal for 2026 is to continue to try and get on a jet plane. That's like number one bucket list of all time. Get a ride in a jet plane, like an F-16.
Oh, yeah, the fighter jet.
The fighter jet. That is my number one goal. Ride with the Blue Angels or something. But number two would be to get in a monster truck or a bulldozer and just crush vehicles like they do in the movies. That would be so much fun. This man is living my dream. Now, I don't want to be shot at by the police, but I do want to take a bulldozer and just run crap over.
I don't know about a bulldozer, but I do believe we can get you in the monster truck to do that when the monster truck show comes to town. 'Cause we do a lot of stuff with them.
Put me in, coach. I am so in. Anyways, the man did suffer some non-life-threatening injuries. You can't go just running over police cars with bulldozers. They don't like that. Mm-mm. So don't. If you've got a place to do it legally, by all means. But don't steal a bulldozer and just start driving over things. That's gonna cost you a couple years. That's your not so breaking news. Well, it's really interesting this happened because I would say I win.
Yeah.
I win. It just happened just now. This whole thing just changed.
Okay.
Screw you, Thick. Screw you, Kelly.
I'm agreeing with you.
This whole thing just changed.
We're talking about who has had the worst 2026 so far.
I wanted to know. We're only 9 days into 2026. I know that we were talking about the fact there's been a lot of sickness going around. It went through all of our houses twice. It made the whole cycle. Not a great way to start the year. But has someone had an unfortunate start to 2026? I don't want to play Debbie Downer, but it's kind of funny. Who's had the worst 2026 so far? And I thought we'd get some calls, some text messages. But now I win.
I don't know, man. I just laughed so hard I think I cracked a rib. Oh, God.
We've got something coming up that we're going to talk about on Monday. We can't officially talk about it yet. One of the things I've been most excited about that we've been kind of holding on to this secret for about a month, and we can't wait to share with you. We will make the announcement Monday morning. However, there's a little bit of planning that goes into the thing, and part of that planning is we have an advertisement.
Yeah, some kind of promotional sort of.
Yeah. And this promotional item involves pictures of the three of us. Your pictures are great.
Okay, so we all opened them at different times. I'm like, oh, did you guys see the post or whatever? And I opened it up and looked, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Vic opened it up, and he goes, oh, okay, cool. Goose opened it up and goes, absolutely not.
My picture. You've got great pictures. Think you're laughing joyously. Kelly, you've got this cute little smile on your face. My picture says terp. I do not have that many chins.
I know, it's not a double chin. There's a double chin, but there's a chin in the middle of the double chin.
Now, right.
I mean, I told you, when we were at break, I'm looking at it, I'm going, if nobody ever saw you, knew nothing about you, and they looked at this picture just the way it is, they would think you were a very heavy man.
No. I don't think so, but I do think that maybe you look like you got a whiff of something real weird on that microphone.
Oh,
that's what I'm laughing at.
Sniffing a fart. I am sniffing a fart in this picture for sure.
And you're not heavy. That's the thing.
That is. I know I have an overbite, so my chin already protrudes a little bit. But now with the layers underneath.
Okay. I need to see the ones she said no to.
Yeah, what pictures do you have that this was the winner? What? This group of pictures makes it look like the name of the show is Turkey, Kelly, and Thick. Like this, I have this. There's an official name. What's
Gobble, gobble,
what's the gobbler called?
Turkey neck. Oh,
turkey neck.
No, but it had a name though.
It does. Yeah. Oh.
You know who I look like? I look like Hugh Jackman from the movie 43, where he's trying to eat soup and he's got balls hanging from his chin.
The waddle.
The waddle, yes. I have a waddle. God, that is
Can we cut out just the one picture and post it? Because people need to see this.
Monica!
God love Monica, too. The rest of it's amazing.
Yeah! That's unbelievable. 800-821-9970. Who's had the worst 2026 so far?
Here she is.
Listen.
What is this? Come over here. Come over here.
Monica, well done. I look angelic. I look angelic in my picture.
What is this?
It's a perfectly fine photo.
No, it is not.
He's got 3 chins over there.
But it is the best of the batch, is it not? This is the best one you could find?
Well, yeah, so...
Yeah, that's what he just said. He goes, Kelly goes, imagine what the one she didn't use
see the
looked like.
rejected pile.
There was a method to my madness. In this poster, I have 3 different photos, one of each of you, and you all have headphones on.
Yeah, and a microphone. Yeah,
and a microphone. Because what do you know? You're on the radio,
right?
So I have it on the poster, and I went with that picture because all the other ones where you have headphones on, you straight up look like you're going to punch someone.
That might be better than
like
the smart
I would totally rather be a badass than a fat
fart smeller.
Yeah, a fat fart smeller. That's what I was going to say. 100%.
He'd rather come off aggressive.
Yeah, 100%. I will be an a-hole before I'll be a fat F.
Hey,
oh, no.
Duly noted. I will use that in the future. No, I can change it. It's no problem.
Please.
I have another photo where you're smiling, but you don't have headphones on.
Get your camera right now. Let's go.
Let's do it. Here she goes.
Let's go.
Wait.
Put your chin up.
Put your chin up.
Put your chin up.
Jut out your chin.
That's too much. Let's try that again.
Jut out your chin.
So that photo's going on social media, though, because this is unhinged.
That's insane.
That's unhinged.
That's great.
Yeah, that's insane.
That is great.
So
that is the poster right there. Yeah. That's our poster.
Either this one or the one I used on the poster. Which do you want? I'm posting. Do not worry, Blitz Nation. I will post this on Facebook so you know what we're talking about.
No,
whole array.
I'm taking that one. Wait, let me see. Let me do that real quick.
You think
do it again, but get closer to the mic.
It's better than your fart sniffer.
Yeah, I'm taking that one. I'm taking the crazy laugh.
You got the chin up. There's
We'll get a better photo.
I would say otherwise, 99% of this is great. It's beautiful. Thank you.
And we can't wait to share it with you on Monday morning. Cannot wait for this announcement. It's going to be absolutely unbelievable, but you got to change that picture.
Now that I've seen that weird picture you just took, that crazy,
do you know what Zizi was working with now?
Yeah. I'm looking at this and thinking it looks pretty good. The one that she actually chose. It looks very nice.
It's good framing.
Good framing.
Can't even see his eyes.
Right.
Whose fault is that, Goose?
I get it. It's
live on air.
A snap moment in time. I was about to do something very important here. But it's just a fat, that kind of looks like it.
Hey, my other option was you eating eggs. We did get photo evidence of that, remember?
Oh, okay.
Of eating eggs?
Yeah, you were sitting over there.
Oh.
You were eating your breakfast, and she took a test shot just to get the lighting.
Right. Yep.
I think what Monica's trying to say is they had limited options.
Yeah, really crappy pictures. Really. Yeah, if I'm not looking right at the camera, because I have to fake laugh when I take pictures. I do that.
I get that.
to make a natural smile. Otherwise, I'm like... I look like a baby who's crapping his pants. Yeah, so I get it. It's not easy, but we got to do something. How are you going to pick those pictures for them and that picture for me? That's insulting.
Turkey, Kelly, and Rick.
That's insulting.
I did what I could, man. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you.
I worked with what I got. I'm sorry. Sometimes you got to play the cards you're dealt. That's all you can do. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Okay.
Let's change that out.
Thank you, Monica.
All right. Sorry. Totally sidetracked. 800-821-9970. Who's had the worst 2026 so far?
Oh, not Monica. Someone just texted in. She sounds hot.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wait, we might have to make another U-turn. Hold on here.
She
can neither confirm nor deny.
She's hot. Don't worry about it. She's absolutely hot.
All right. 800-821-9970. Who has had the worst 2026 so far?
Yeah, I don't think you're winning for this.
I might not be.
No.
A bad picture
Somebody's
isn't the worst.
Probably had a bad time.
But for me, personally, it's the worst 2026 so far. It's 99.7 The Blitz. All right, 9 days into 2026. Who's had the worst year so far? Ron is on the phone. What's up, Ron?
Hey, what's up, guys?
2026 not going as planned so far?
Well, let me just start with saying that 2025, I'm 51 years old, was like the worst year of my life. I lost both my parents. My brother-in-law's been in the hospital for 4 months. Dang. It was horrible. So I'm like, hey, 2026, things going to be better, right? I get out to my car last night. I bring up my phone, and I've been blocked on Facebook and Instagram. Apparently, you can't be posting stuff of Epstein from the Epstein files on Instagram. They're upset with that.
Oh, you mean the company blocked you? The company deleted your account?
I'm under appeal today. So
yes.
Fingers crossed.
He's in Facebook jail.
Facebook jail, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There have been a lot of people. There have been a lot of people who have been put in Facebook jail for. And here's the thing: the things I've seen online, there's no rhyme or reason. It's almost like those quote unquote talent shows, American Idol and X Factor and things like that. Because when you go audition, you audition in front of some associate producer who then decides whether or not you move on to see the producer, who then decides if you move on to the stage show. And I've had people I've known that have auditioned, and you get one associate producer, and they're like, nah, you're not good enough. And they go back next year to a different associate producer, and they're like, yeah, come on through. It's almost like that with the Facebook jail. It's like, which auditor are you going to get?
I got put in Facebook jail for giving too many hearts or liking too many posts. I got put in jail for being nice.
That's really sucky. Well, I hope
because the robots flagged me.
Yes. Well, I hope your appeal goes well, and I sure hope that 2026 is better than 2025 for you. So have a great weekend, and thanks so much for the call.
Jeff said the Buckeyes have had the worst 2026, but I would say the Buckeyes are undefeated so far in 2026.
That was all over in 2025 before midnight.
We're having a good year so far.
And I get. Here's the thing:
we lost 3 players already to the draft,
but you knew that was going to happen.
I know, we knew.
And here's the other thing too. Here's the other thing. I get being a sports fan. You always want your team to win. You want to have it all. I get it, but if you spent most of the year as the number one team in the nation and you made it to the playoffs and you're one of the top 10 best teams in the country, I don't think you had the worst year ever. Right. So
you could be a Browns fan.
Yeah, you could be a Browns fan. Get off it.
My Cowboys did lose to the friggin' Giants Sunday. That's a pretty bad start.
That's a bad start. That is a bad start. Let's see. Luna texted in, said, stepmom. I have to put my stepmom in the running for worst 2026 so far. Immediately after Christmas, she had COVID so bad it registered as both the flu and strep. And then since then, she's had an ear infection and a sinus infection. So it's been being sick for a month straight.
Oh, that's awful.
That is,
That's a pretty bad 2026.
I'll tell you are not the only one. It is just running rampant. 800-821-9970. Who has had the worst 2026 so far?
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
An Oregon doctor has been sentenced to 2 years in prison for running a pill mill on the north side of Columbus. Police say 78-year-old Mark Fettman pleaded guilty to running a practice on Bush Boulevard that would prescribe drugs to anyone with $290 in cash. Authorities say he made over $500,000, never did any physical exams, and would only operate the clinic 1 day a month. I wonder how long
that reminds
on,
me.
I wonder.
That reminds me of a dozen years ago when Washington and Colorado were the first states to legalize medical marijuana, and the doctors that would take appointments for your red card.
Yes.
And you're like, oh, that pain in my shoulder just won't go away.
Yeah.
And you paid the $100 and they signed your sheet and you got your red card.
And you could do telehealth appointments.
Yeah,
you didn't
yeah.
go anywhere for it. Just there was some guy in, well, never mind. That might be showing my hand too much. But I do know a couple people who ended up with a doctor on a telehealth visit from Dayton. Everyone knew this guy would just give you a medical card.
Yep. Do what you got to do.
That's right. A new study is raising questions about what happens after you stop doing the popular weight loss injections. What happens to you?
Yeah.
Research in the British Medical Journal found users of drugs like Ozempic, Wegovy, and Mounjaro often begin regaining weight within a month of stopping. Most gain it all back within 2 years. The study also says the weight returns about 4 times faster than it does if you lose weight using diet and exercise alone.
That's like the contestants on The Biggest Loser.
Yeah.
Like, you get into this lifestyle, which is almost impossible to do on your own. And then when you stop, it's very, very difficult.
Yeah.
So,
well, like I said, I'll break down the stupid viral situation with the toxic celebrity mom group here. I don't know if you remember Ashley Tisdale. She was in High School Musical. She was in The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. She wrote an article for a publication called The Cut. And she says after she had her first child, she joined up with some other celebrity moms for support and community. And they all hung out. They would do stuff together. People like Mandy Moore, Hillary Duff, Meghan Trainor, they were all in this group. Long story short, Tisdale says she started noticing that it was sort of like a mean girl high school situation because she would find out that she was left out of some of the group hangs. They forgot to invite her.
No.
Or she'd be seated kind of away from the group or away, I don't know, in things. So she decided after being left out of another group hang that she would text them and confront it. And she just said, listen, this group dynamic is too high school for me. I'm leaving. And, you know, whatever happened after that. Well, so now the moms are, I guess, deciding they have to defend themselves or get their husbands to defend them. So Hillary Duff's husband responded. He made a post about Ashley Tisdale. He said, when you're the most self-obsessed, tone-deaf person on earth, other moms tend to shift their focus to their actual toddlers. So, I don't know. Sounds like Hillary Duff might be the mean girl in the group. I don't know. But apparently, actress Selma Blair reacted online to this article that Ashley Tisdale wrote. And Selma Blair said, leave your toxic friends behind you in 2026. And then she told Tisdale, you can sit with me. A ton of celebrities liked this post, including Hillary Duff's own sister, Haley. And apparently Haley and Hillary don't speak for some reason. And Haley seems to be taking Ashley Tisdale's side. Reese Witherspoon also liked it. So, we're getting the big celebs in on this toxic mom group. Now, my question is this. This is not uncommon among women sometimes. If you get a certain culture among your female group, there is a little bit of like behind the scenes, like you're talking crap about each other. You're not exactly inviting everybody to everything.
They say that if you're part of a group chat, right?
Yeah.
With let's say 6 people, okay? Mm-hmm. If you don't have another group chat with one of those
side chat,
right, with one of those people missing,
yes,
then you are the person
they're talking
about. There is another side group chat.
Yes.
Without a doubt. And if you're not part of that side group chat, you're the one who's been left out and the one they're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. I did want to mention a rep for Ashley told TMZ that the article is not about Mandy, Hillary, or Meghan.
Right. That came out right early on. This is a couple weeks ago. They kind of said that.
The rep said. I don't know.
It's not. It is about them because they're all coming out to defend themselves.
I will say this. I had this in a male situation where I had a guy who became a good friend of mine, and yes, he was a very good friend. We are not friends anymore. We had a falling out, rightfully so, because he was one of those guys. And there were 3 or 4 of us that would always like, God, is he?
Come on, man.
What is that? Why this, that? It's always something.
Yeah.
And it finally reached a head, and it was like, okay, we can't anymore.
Yeah.
So it does happen with guys.
Okay.
For sure.
And I was curious about that. And it just seems like guys always like to come off like they don't care. But I do think guys care.
I think so.
Especially if there's somebody in the group making trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Those are your 3 things.
All right. We don't get political on this show. That's not our lane. We're here to entertain. But I think we can all admit things are a bit volatile right now across the country. Things are a bit split. There's a tension in the air without a doubt. I would say that not that we are necessarily a violent group of people, but we're definitely a bit more wound up And just to go to show the cultural differences between countries, this is mind-blowing to me. There is a company over in Japan. They are a chemical company called the Earth Corporation. They have been around since 1892. It is Japan's largest manufacturer of insecticides. They help farmers and companies. They do a lot of, crops over there and things like that. So they have to make sure they can keep the pests and things under control. And this company has been doing so for over 100 years, 130 some years now. Now, for the past 40 years, they have had an annual ritual that they do. More than 100 employees of this company have showed up at this Buddhist church because they do a ritual for all of the bugs and varmints that were killed during testing of their products, which is something you have to do as things evolve, and you want to make sure that you've got the best possible solution for any problem you may have. They hold a ritual for the insects that they have killed
to honor their
lives, including mosquitoes, cockroaches, and mites, in front of a Buddhist altar, praying, lighting incense, thanking them for their sacrifice so they can then go out and use their pesticides in the best way possible to help save all the crops.
It's like Catholic confession. Like, you can sin all week and then you can go on the weekend and confess it and you're good. That's what they teach you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I grew up Catholic. So it's like that. You kill everything you want to kill, and then once a year we'll do a ritual. And then you can feel okay about it.
They say it's a valuable opportunity for us to look back and express our gratitude towards insects and what they have taught us so we can keep our crops safe, keep our people fed. I mean, that is some straight dedication.
I hate insects.
It's kind of nice in a way, though, that they're,
absolutely.
It's sort of nice, like, hey, we realize that, like, we're killing you because you bother us, but also, like, thanks.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
Thanks for sacrificing. Now we can eat food that's not infested.
And these aren't even the ones that are really affecting the crops. These are the ones that they raise for the sole purpose of just killing and testing their stuff. So you have to thank them for their sacrifice.
Yeah.
I mean,
you created them to destroy them.
Yes.
Oh, that doesn't feel right.
That is that is some dedication. That is some connectivity to Mother Earth and to life as a whole. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting in a ceremony for insects.
No.
I wouldn't be doing that.
I'm going to ask them all to kill themselves.
But good for you, yeah. I have got no... Pick it up and move it outside. No, you're getting the bottom of my shoe.
Yeah, showing them my gratitude means I have gratitude that they exist, and I do not.
I have gratitude that they exist.
The first time you get thwonked in the head by a stink bug in the middle of the night because it's flying around blind or whatever, that's when you're like, yeah, you can all die. Like, now.
Yeah, oh, yeah, right now.
Bitch!
Absolutely. Without a doubt. So, I mean, good for you. That's an amazing way to live. You are a better person than I, because I would not be doing that at all.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Friday morning. Send you in the weekend with a big old brain. We announced yesterday that Jackass has a new movie coming out this summer. Jackass 5.
Yeah.
I don't know if they really need to be doing that, but okay, whatever. Did you know in 2001... MTV taped a pilot called Dude, This Sucks, where two 13-year-old girls were sprayed with feces. There was a lawsuit, and the pilot never aired. They weren't part of the show. They were standing by the stage where it was being taped, and two performers poo-pooed on the stage, and it kind of splattered, and they got hit.
Ooh. This is entertainment, huh?
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of poo in Jackass.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one thing that sets me off.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, I do not need that. The guy who went into the hardware store and actually used the toilet sitting in the display toilet.
Yes.
Oh, my God. Come on, man. Come on. Antlers aren't a single piece and are shed and regrown each year.
Yeah.
Now, horns, on the other hand, are made of two pieces. They've got an actual bone core and then keratin cover. Don't shed, except in one case, the pronghorn. You know what the pronghorn is?
Yeah.
Like an antelope?
Right.
I remember one of the maddest I ever got on the radio. I was in Colorado. I was in Colorado Springs, and I used to do the traffic reports as part of our morning show. And one time, I had to read that there was a delay because they actually had pronghorns in a certain area that were crossing the highway. So they were warning people to be very careful about the pronghorn. And I was fairly new to Colorado, and I was like, what the hell is a pronghorn? I had no idea. And people were like, it's an antelope. And I was like, oh, so our traffic reporter that typed it up couldn't spell antelope. So they just used pronghorn instead. I'm so mad.
I've always wondered what and I'm sure a deer hunter, we have a lot of deer hunter in our audience, one of them could tell me. But since they lose their antlers every year, what determines how big they get? I mean, what causes them to get bigger than it? Because, everybody wants, it's a 12-point buck.
Right.
And they get a score on how big the antlers are and all.
I would assume that if they shed, they regrow bigger. Like they keep regrowing bigger.
I feel that way, but it's funny. I've seen smaller deer with bigger antlers than deer that are bigger than them. And I just never understood if it's just random.
Good genes.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yep. The ancient Egyptians had proctologists. The ancient Egyptians' word for proctologist.
Is that what they called those kinks?
The ancient Egyptian word for proctologist translates to shepherd of the anus.
Well, that's pretty accurate.
That's what you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing.
So they're in the pyramid getting checked out,
Checked out. Yep.
What kind of tools were they using?
Well, see, I'm just glad they switched to fingers because using those curved canes way. Theodore Roosevelt's daughter, Alice, had a pet snake named Emily Spinach because it was green as spinach and as thin as her Aunt Emily. So it was Emily Spinach. And finally, I did know this little fact. Vin Diesel is a huge fan of Dungeons & Dragons. He's been playing for more than 20 years and actually wrote the foreword to a book called 30 Years of Adventure, a celebration of Dungeons & Dragons.
Cool.
He's the one who wrote the foreword to that. Because I know there's a celebrity group with Joe Montana and who else? John Hamm.
Yeah.
He's in the D&D celebrity group.
I used to play. Long time ago.
I played a lot. I played when I was a teenager or like a tween.
Yeah. They were playing last night on Stranger Things.
Yeah, that's how the show started.
Oh, yeah.
They were playing Dungeons & Dragons.
It was basically, they were really playing for real, though.
Well,
they started out playing the game, but then ended up playing for real.
Well, and that's the thing about that secret episode people were talking about. One of the conspiracy theories was that the show Stranger Things was nothing more than a Dungeons & Dragons campaign. Yeah, like it was all fake. Like the honeymooners when what's his name woke up and the whole series was a dream. Yeah, it was like Stranger Things was nothing more than a Dungeons and Dragons campaign.
I saw it as a campaign, but in real life campaign.
Right? Yeah. Anyway, learning you some stuff on a Friday morning. 99.7 The Blitz.